backhand Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Hey guys, even though there will be a great home field advantage today, Coach told me before the game, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Perry. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Makes the grab. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Picks up the first down. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, that's a great job by the wide receiver there on a critical down. 3rd down, running the curl route, coming back to the football, making the catch, and picking up the first.
They go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. He's got it again. Breaks the tackle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
This offense knew coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on 3rd down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's not going to get to the sticks, and the screen comes up a little short. It'll be 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The Bobcats offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Austin Mack. The stats would say we might have a mismatch here. This offense can put up points, and this defense can give up big plays. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go play action with Mack. Here comes the heat. He's on the move. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Handoff to the single running back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Mack from the gun on third down. Got his man. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with second and short. He'll run it again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football game, especially when there's production like this. Man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
The Bobcats will have it 1st and 10. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And it's their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Here's a little room there. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bobcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Throwing, Mack. Got the quick pass. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys
makes the grab in their space. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
The Bobcats are threatening on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tries again to get it in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
after getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure out how to slow this guy down because he already has 3 receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Mathis. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This drive will open from the 15.
Ready? 22, go!
Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. That is... huge break for this offense. Instead of the turnover, roughing the passer, and you've still got the football. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. He'll get rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Across the 45. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go play action with Mack. Right on the money. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Stay up, stay up. Bam, bam, bam.
From the gun, the running back has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Austin Mack. It's complete to the right.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying to run, it's Pryor. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella?
Got enough space. And he's loose and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, he wants it all. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Completely shot a bolt of energy into this drive. Inside the 40, finally stopped at the 39. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Hard running there. Nice move to keep running. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. Touchdown, Bobcats. Made the grab. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Mack. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And the Bobcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go play action with Mack. Pocket breaking down. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He'll try the left side. There's a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking past. This back is dangerous on first down, second, and third. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. And I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And third down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important, having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the fourth down. But, man, what a nice play by the running back.
Hawkeye. Mustang.
Throwing, Mack. Got it in the middle. It's battle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's Mack. Quickly complete. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Running into the open space. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Austin Mack makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to throw it again. Wide out trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Texas State.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown. And here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high. But this is one of those areas situationally in the game, coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick through the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Bobcats will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Texas State's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, listen, things have not been going right lately, but they have found some momentum here in this ball game. He said, I know we've got a lot of clock left, a lot of game left, but it all starts right now to continue to believe they get the ball to start this.
He's got it on the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The tag. Touchdown, Texas State. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Here's the pressure. Myers on the move. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Mendoza. Got a man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
That's caught. It's Brown. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Leaves it with the back. There's some room. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the junior tight end who they are taking a look at, and we'll have Holly Rowe check on his situation. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. He's got an open man. Oh, what a move to get room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
From the red zone, looking for a man. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throwing right. This time he's got his man. Touchdown, Ohio! Nice catch. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Mack fires left. Hauls it in. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
He wants to change this route. Looking for a man. It's Mack. Going to take a shot. Upstairs, he's got it. Bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board. It's to pressure the QB, so they play it safe, they go zone. And it's nice to have a running back.
Finding some room. Got enough for the first. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Throwing Mack. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it, now put him in a predictable 3rd and long situation.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Under fire. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
First play of the drive. Read option right. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Punt is on its way. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Turning it on! They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Austin Mack. Snagged out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. The offense changing the play. They'll go play action with Mack. The short hands, it's Jones. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Bobcats are marching down the field. They'll give it to him again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
Hey, 139 Albatross. 139 Albatross.
Mack. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to pass. It's Mack. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They've converted 3rd downs all day long, and now a chance to get a touchdown on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Close to the end zone, and the ball's out. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Mack to throw for it on 4th. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bobcats. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. He's got his man. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Direct snap. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. They'll get to keep possession, but man, do they have a long way to go after that fumble threw them in reverse. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. Oh, better look at. Maybe some room here. Snowed under by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throwing Mack. Under fire. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down.
Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He might want another play. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running to Green. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Headed outside, it's Pryor. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Give to the big fullback. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
Off the boot, looking for his man. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And incomplete on the deep ball. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
They're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might be calling a hot route. Working the middle, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Bobcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
That's That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, isn't it? Come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
Ready. White 80.
The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really
might have a chance. Past the 30, at the 20. And he ran away from the defense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. It'll fall incomplete. A little creativity on 1st down, but it doesn't work. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on 1st down. Connection to the right. Timeout is called with just a single second left. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. He goes right back to the air. Trying to put a little something extra on the board, and he'll take the sack, but they get the victory. A strong, methodical